Oh great, just what we needed. More Spider-Man.
What are you talking about? Spider-Man's awesome.
I won't deny that. Just from the PS4 game to Spider-Verse to Endgame and now to this, there's just been so much Spider-Man stuff lately. And not to mention all the Spider-Man videos and Gregor animations.
You got a good point. If they just keep throwing him at us over and over again, we're eventually gonna get sick of him.
Also, we can't forget that this is still the third Spider-Man film series since 2002.
Well, that just shows you how much everyone loves Spider-Man. They just keep wanting more of him.
Honestly, I don't think anyone wanted the Amazing Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, we don't talk about those.
Well anyway, hello everyone, I'm Batman, and this is the review of Spider-Man Far From Home. Well, I gotta say, that was a damn good Spider-Man movie.
I agree, it was amazing.
I absolutely loved it.
Always the tone of surprise with you guys, especially since it's Spider-Man. Did you guys really expect the movie to be bad?
No, but with it coming out so close to Endgame, it could have easily been a letdown.
Plus, the twist with Mysterio was very obvious, but it was still executed very well in the movie.
Yeah, Mysterio was actually a pretty cool villain.
Not the easiest thing to do when he's got a fishbowl for a head. I think it was really cool as well. My favorite scene from him was easily his first fight scene with Spider-Man.
Absolutely. They did a great job at showing how he could use his illusion tech to take down Spider-Man.
Especially since he doesn't have any superpowers. It could have been hard to make him seem like a legitimate threat to Spider-Man, but that didn't seem to be an issue at all.
Totally. I was so shocked when he caused Peter to be hit by that train.
Yeah, same. I mean, I knew he wasn't dead, but it really showed how dangerous Mysterio could be with his illusion tech. I also liked how they connected Mysterio and his accomplices with previous Marvel movies.
Yeah, but that one scene where he's introducing everybody was kind of stupid.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It was kind of cringy and it felt like it kept going on and on. Honestly though, that might have been the only bad scene in the whole movie. I agree, the rest of it was amazing.
I especially liked all the interactions between Peter and his classmates.
Oh yeah, from Ned to Betty to Flash to Brad to MJ, they were all hilarious.
Yeah, especially Ned. He was the best. I agree. His relationship with Betty was hilarious.
I also think they did a good job developing the love story between Peter and MJ.
Yeah, I'm still not really sold though on Michelle being MJ. I'm fine with her being Peter's love interest, but when I look at her, I don't think, oh yeah, that's Mary Jane.
Why? Because she's...
Don't you say it. We already went over this in the Homecoming review.
One weird thing though is that they had Peter trying to go out with MJ right at the beginning of the movie, which didn't make any sense.
Yeah, in Homecoming, they kinda hinted that MJ had feelings for Peter, but Peter didn't seem to have any feelings for her at all.
Well, it's been approximately a year since Peter returned from the snap, so he could have developed feelings for her over that time.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, but it would have been better if they showed how he developed feelings for her.
Another thing I wanted to bring up is that it's kind of convenient that all of his classmates that were main characters in Homecoming just so happened to get snapped out of existence, as well as Peter.
Yeah, I see what you mean. That's probably why they included Brad, though, to show that the snap did have some effect on Peter's school life. Speaking of which, I really thought the snap could have been a good way to introduce Harry Osborn. They could have had him be 5 years younger than Peter before the snaps, and then they could have been the same age in this movie. Yeah, I see what you mean. But from the looks of it, Marvel seems to be trying to use villains that haven't made a big screen appearance, so we may not see the Green Goblin at all.
Honestly, I'm fine with that. Vulture and Mysterio have been some great villains.
Plus, it allows Marvel to delve into new Spider-Man stories and not tell the same ones over and over again.
Exactly. We've already seen villains like Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and Venom, but we haven't seen villains like Scorpion, Hobgoblin, or Kraven.
And with how many villains that Spider-Man has, it makes sense that they want to delve into some new ones.
It'll be interesting to see who they have in the third film as the main villain. Maybe it'll be Scorpion. They did hint at him in the first film.
Yeah, plus, in the comics, J. Jonah Jameson helps create him, and since they introduced JJ in Far From Home, they could easily go that route.
Also, it was really awesome to see J.K. Simmons return as Jameson.
I agree. That was epic.
Also, him revealing Spider-Man's secret identity was extra crazy.
It really makes you wonder what's going to happen in the third film.
I feel like we've seen Peter grow a lot throughout these first two movies. Now, he's going to have to learn to adapt to everyone knowing his secret identity.
Also, to everyone thinking he's a murderer. I feel like that could be pretty easy to resolve though. Couldn't the Avengers just have his back or something?
Yeah, since they saved the universe, you'd think people would see them as fairly trustworthy.
I mean, Cap, Thor, and I were pretty much the faces of the Avengers, so since we're gone, the Avengers might have lost a little influence.
Yeah, with you dead, Cap old, and Thor out in space. Banner's still in the Avengers though, and he's been there since the beginning.
Yeah, but he's also a giant green monster, so he may not seem the most trustworthy.
Damn racists. Yeah, I guess you got a point.
Back to what I was saying earlier though. The movie did a really great job at showing the progression of Peter's story arc from Homecoming.
Yeah, in Homecoming, he learned that he had to be confident in his own abilities to save the day. In this one, we see how he reacts from no longer having Tony to support him.
I especially like the scene of him making his own new Spidey suit. I agree. It really shows that he's grown up a lot and is relying on himself more.
He also learns that since he has these gifts, it's up to him to use them to help people when the need arises.
So basically, he learns with great power comes great responsibility.
Oh, shut up!
Well, anyway, I think that's it for the review. We'll see you guys next time when we review Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker.
Yes, Star Wars returns once more to the silver screen.
Plus, Palpatine's returning. Let the memes commence!